live in a really time of a much more integrated world. All these forces swirling together, technology, climate, globalization. A lot of people are overwhelmed by it, and I'm a big believer that if you can help people understand the world better, the more they understand, the less they will fear, and the more open they'll be to both change and one another. Now is the time to understand more so we may fear less.
The value of being connected is incredible, and that is helping improve people's lives and therefore raising their living standards.
We want to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. We cannot ignore the 50% of the population that is female. That's one message that needs to come out loud and clear.
Creating the United Nations was a milestone in humanity's history. First time you have an organization dedicated to preventing war and to creating better relations between countries to work and solve differences peacefully. In 2015, world leaders met here in New York at the United Nations and agreed what became known as the Sustainable Development Goals. 17 goals to be achieved between now and the year 2030. The 17 goals are linked and interconnected in a way that progress in one can help progress in others. Being able to get a better price means that you're also being able to graduate from poverty, because then you're able to get more income, you can invest in something else. I would probably dare to argue that the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, are today among the most necessary imperative to protect the future of generations that are alive today and the future ones.
GSMA is an association of all mobile operators. 5 billion individuals have access to some sort of mobile phone. That will grow to 5.7 billion by 2020.
People getting the technological tools to find customers, find suppliers, find workers from all over the world. It'd be incredibly democratized because you can now do that as a single shop owner in the Philippines or a giant factory in Silicon Valley. That is a fundamental change. That's not a small change. That's a fundamental transformation of individual empowerment.
I had discovered during my life as a lawyer married to someone who became Prime Minister of the country, I would not have been able to continue with my own work had it not been for my own use of technology. And I thought, well, if fortunate women like me can help sustain their businesses using technology, we need to do more to ensure that women in the developing world also have that opportunity. Because if we're talking about how to reach the vast majority of the underserved population in the world, computers are a distant dream, but the mobile phone is an immediate reality.
Where we are today in terms of humanity and societies wouldn't be anywhere without innovation. And I think SDG 9 is recognition of the importance of connectivity and technology and innovation in enabling us to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Not leaving anybody behind is very important, because today, internet is not everywhere, but mobile phones are.
Oh, Boquilla tan hermosa, nosotros los boquilleros te queremos con orgullo, que es la ciudad más bonita de toda Colombia entera. Que Dios bendiga a este pueblo a orillas del Mar Caribe, porque este es un bello suelo que a todo el mundo recibe.
Se habla de pesca acá en La Boquilla, se refiere a todo un, por decirlo así, algo cultural.
Son tres a Yurani y Rosana y los fritas.
La comida típica acá en La Boquilla es el sancocho de pescado. acompañado de una bandeja de pescado, la cual contiene arroz con coco, patacones, pescado frito en cualquiera de sus especies y una buena ensalada.
Nací aquí. Tengo 72 años, que parezco de 25. Comencé a pescar a la edad de 15 años. Pescaba atarraya con un abuelo mío y él fue quien me enseñó a pescar atarraya.
Nuestros abuelos, padres, tíos, todos nuestros familiares de generación en generación han venido practicando ese oficio.
Enraizado en el agua, en la ciénaga, en lo que produce el mar.
Y como mi mamá era mamá y papá y vivía de lavar y planchar de la calle, nosotros andábamos mal económicamente. Y el primer día que yo me gané $1 pescando, esa fue la alegría más grande de mi vida. Entonces yo ese día sentía esa alegría porque iba a darle a mi mamá $1, que eso alcanzaba como para una semana de comida.
Cursos de los más pobres, pero el mar ha sido algo que nos han quitado.
Tuvimos una época donde los barcos rastreros, lo que llamaban vikingos, se metían aquí en la costa.
Así, utilizaban algunas artes de pesca que eran ilegales, como la dinamita, y eso generó que muchas poblaciones de peces disminuyeran su número, incluso el tamaño de reproducción ha disminuido.
Bueno, la pesca ha venido cambiando simultáneamente con la cuestión del cambio climático. Anteriormente el sol no estaba así muy caliente y el pescado se venía a tierra por el frío, pero ahora como hay tanto calor, el pescado siempre busca las profundidades del mar para estar más en aguas más cálidas.
Casualmente por la inseguridad.
La mayoría de los jóvenes, es raro quien quiere seguir pescando, porque la pesca no da para vivir.
Afortunadamente llegaron Sintel y Qualcomm, porque nos han ayudado enormemente.
Yo creo que con el tiempo todo el mundo asimila. El gran problema es tener la oportunidad de tener acceso a la tecnología.
It's really an investment in self-interest to move towards a world where we can guarantee that every human has the right to a decent life and to reduce inequalities.
Buenas, Eliezer, ¿cómo estás?
Cuando nosotros fuimos aquí a la Casa de la Cultura, nosotros llegábamos y teníamos como miedo, como no conocíamos nada de tecnología ni nada de eso.
El mayor reto fue vencer el miedo, el temor de los pescadores a empezar a utilizar los dispositivos móviles.
No me atreví a tocarla porque pensé que se podía dañar. No se daña, sino que eso es lo que necesita es que la toquen para que uno pueda aprender.
Por primera vez la tableta en sus manos, eso, mejor dicho, pensaron que tenían el mundo en sus manos.
Cuando presionamos clic en el botón entrar, observamos nuestra tienda virtual. Es esta la parte de la plataforma en donde ofrecemos nuestro producto.
Es muy bonito ver cómo la gente de más de 50, 60, 70 años le perdieron el miedo.
En este momento tenemos disponibles 9 kilogramos de chango. La cooperativa le va a comprar a su proveedor Humberto estos productos. Bueno, muchísimas gracias por venir.
Bien, gracias.
Igualmente, John, que estés bien. Ok, John, gracias. Salían de madrugada a 3 de la mañana, faenas de pesca.
Párate, Dios.
Ábrete, usted pega tanto.
Eso ven, acá no te cuenta. 1, 2, 3, va. ¡Ay, papá!
Antes de salir, yo averiguo en la tableta si no va a haber mal tiempo. Estábamos un poco mal asustados.
Acá es rollo piedra.
No, pues, para mí ser mejor pescador es, mediante la tecnología, es aprender más. Ya, saberlo, vamos a poner, antes nosotros pescábamos al bulto, ahora con la tecnología nosotros lo localizamos más fácil. Eso nos sirve a nosotros como experiencia y nos ha servido bastante en este sistema.
Las piedras. Todos los días pesco. Casi todos los días hago registro con la tabla.
Para estar contactado para el precio de cuando el cliente necesite pescado, ya uno por ahí, ya tenemos la aplicación.
Son notables porque ellos han mejorado sus ganancias cuando salen de faenas de pesca.
Lo grabo aquí en la tableta y ahí me da lo que es la ganancia y lo que es la pérdida y lo que me queda a mí durante el año, cuando ya finalice el año.
As more and more people connect, the revenue and potential for growth is multiplied. The cost of investment today is different. When it was railroads, you had to put in massive infrastructure. So when it was the telephone networks, you had to put these cables. Today, it's much easier. And as technologies develop further even, it will probably even become cheaper.
Considero que los ingenieros han realizado un buen trabajo porque han tenido en cuenta, a través de sus aplicaciones, han tenido en cuenta las necesidades de las personas.
Dirigir a un grupo de pescadores es una de las experiencias que me ha tocado vivir en la vida. Bueno, actualmente en la casa tengo 2 nietos y tengo otras 2 que están apenas estudiando. Y lo que yo pienso es dejarle el legado que yo estoy haciendo en la vida, dejarle un futuro para que no se me vayan ahí como me ha pasado a mí, que tuve que luchar para poder estudiar.
The mobile phone is the poor person's computer. It's the poor person's access to a wider world for information, for trade, for access to finance. The mobile phone can open up opportunities which otherwise have not been able to reach remote and vulnerable communities.
A través de estas grandes herramientas hay una nueva visión de mundo.
Yo quisiera que este programa se extienda en toda la comunidad.
Cuando una comunidad se promueve y se junta para buscar el bien común, podemos alcanzar mucho.
Estas metodologías que desarrollamos pueden enfocarse también en otros sectores, agricultura, turismo, educación, etc.
Y creo yo que con esto, si lo logramos desarrollar a cabalidad, vamos a cambiar la cultura de Colombia.
Our target is to eliminate poverty. When you think of the world today, there are 7.5 billion people living on the planet. About 10% of them still live in absolute poverty. The top 1% own more than the bottom half. How can technology and innovation guarantee welfare for everybody and reduce inequalities? So what happens when the global poverty is reduced? Hundreds of millions of people who graduate from absolute poverty to middle income, higher income. Then you have more customers that are actually able to buy your product. You're talking about expanding the market space for you as a company.
Technology is making such a difference and transforming our world, and it's very important that the poor have equal access to that.
मोर ना तारापुली आउ आम गाँ ना कंटाकुली आमर बोऊ रोसई करती आठी जो बाहागर कले आ से खाइले जी ना अलग अलग हो गले इना आमर इना 5 जन परिवार को रोसई करके दौची आ
They use firewood for their cooking.
माटी चुल्ले है ना किंतु आमर छुआ पिला किसी माटी चुल्ले टिके असुविधा पाउथनु आउ
Seen most of them live in kacha houses, the mud houses.
अरे कोन कैसे कहीं नहीं होते तावेन वे कुरे ऊपर कोन चलु बसाइन तो बात जान दिन नहीं
विभिन्न बहुत प्रकार घर भितर छोट घर मान धुआं बेसी जो प्रबल हुए धुआंटा नाक भितर पशिकी बहुत असुविधा हुए तेणु मन से उपदेश दिया हुए
Pollution is really impacting this place and really feel it on a day-to-day basis.
When the women cook in the traditional cook stove, you have to face the smoke.
धुआं कौन खराब करुच्ची से इंजीनियर मैंने चुली बाहर कले पुणी चुली आणिकी देले आम रोषे कलु आ फास्ट फास्ट जो चुली दिया हला चुली माने किए व्यवहार करूला किए रोषे करूला किए न करूला हेमती थिला
Everybody has to have inspiration. They are looking for any extra money that they can spend for their own livelihood. These remote areas are the biggest challenges because the moment, should I continue or should I stop?
Powered by a solar panel located on the roof of their huts, the stove trace sensor device has been installed in the homes of rural Indians in the villages of Notapalli and Kontakali. A probe from the sensor device is connected to a J-bar hooked onto the stoves. When the stove is used, the J-bar heats up and the temperature is recorded by the device. A SIM card, just like the one in your phone, is installed inside the device and, using local mobile data networks, sends the temperature of the stove to a remote server. This alerts Nextleaf when the cleaner stove is being used and for how long. By using the clean stove, the communities are using less firewood and producing much less smoke, ultimately saving more trees that would normally be burned as fuel. Trees left in the forest means black carbon stays stored, more CO2 is absorbed, air pollution is reduced, and the families breathe easier. In addition to benefiting respiratory health, the mobile connectivity of these sensor-enabled stoves means cooking times are monitored, generating real-time data, and enabling the women to earn climate credits for reducing those harmful emissions. By partnering with climate financing programs, these credits can then be converted to money in the mobile bank accounts of the village's women. By adopting this mobile innovation, the action these women take by choosing to use the cleaner stoves not only has an impact on their families, but on the health of the entire country.
जे आमर कौन ये जलिला कि न जलिला कार खराब है सिस्टम कौन है सब जानते आम न जलिले भी जापर तेणु जी परफेक्ट टाइम जलवा
Action is an opportunity because renewable energy employs people in many parts of the world now.
Sure, mobile money is a fantastic thing where you have your money on the mobile phone. It can be a smartphone or a feature phone. And today we have more than 500 million mobile money accounts globally. And it's truly lifting people out of poverty.
किसी लोक देइथलो बैंक खाता तांकर बैंक अकाउंट को पैसा समान नेबे आ जो माने बैंक देइ नथले तांकर पैसा हमर दिया जीवो तांकर कैश नेबे से माने शुभेंदु भाई कोन करिवे समस्तंकर ए मासर के केते टंका पाइछि समस्तंकर डाकी देबे सावित्री जाननी आसन
रखा है पुआ पछु बड़ हले पुआ खर्च करा हबो जतले पैसाटा मिलला पैसा जदि आमको दि जाउछि काई ए चुल्ली रे व्यवहार करबा माटी चुल्ली रे आउ रांधीबानी ए चुल्ली रे आकार से कले तो भल आमको पैसा भी मिलुछि पुणी कम जाल खर्च होछि धुआंडा कमुछि एमती बोली कि एबे पुणी समस्त गाँ जाको माने समस्त एबे ए चुल्ली रे आकार व्यवहार करछन
भारती 55 टका नै न पैसा हां ना बैंक को
ना ए चुलीटा भल नागुची से आज्ञा आम व्यवहार करछुं आउ नाने तो जो चुली माटी चुली जलेने भी रोसई हेबो हेने हेटी अधिक धुआं
They used to bring a lot of firewood from the forest.
They have to waste their time.
The people who have never used their head to bring the firewood for miles, they don't understand the pain.
आउ से बेले एकटिया भय नागे सांगरे गने भय नै आनिबो आउ एकला जाई हेबोनी जंगल रे भय नागिबो के एकटिया दुकटिया जाउथबो कोठी कार हाउड रे भालू हाउड रे पड़ला कि बाघ हाउड रे पड़ला मला तो तमे पारबो सिनाकटिया नै हन तो मोलो किछि असुविधा नै आउ एकटिया जदी जाइथिबो केआडे
That drudgery has reduced considerably.
Reduces their workload by 1/3 per day.
Saving labor means saving money.
If they are able to save their time, they will do something productive. Not only beneficial for the women, it is beneficial for the children as well as. Smoke is less, very less. Good for their health, for their eyes, for their lungs. They are also feeling satisfied that yes, we are giving a good environment to our children.
हेथिबे हमको ए चुल्ली रे भल लागले रोसे करिया को अब पुनी वर्ष पर हेलानी ए चुल्ली रे आका रोसे करा होची भल लागुची आ महिमा प्रसाद हमर माने पुआ एते अभाव रु पुआटे हेची फास्ट पुनी 2-3टा पुआ हमर नष्ट हे गेला ताकू बड़ मनीष करू पाठ पढ़ेबू भलर रखू एमती स्वप्न चलछि आ
The indoor air quality pollution that has reduced. You can see happy homes now.
संपूर्ण प्रायतः कोटे क्वचित सिंधी आ से रोग वर्तमान
They all are interested to use the money for the education of the children.
आउ जो मान को ना डाकिलिन
Always quickly. S-U-N sun. Sun mane surya.
Definitely this will lead to a good society if the children will educated.
I would be very happy if more and more engineers sit with the women users and come up with better and better designs.
The engineers working to give good products and also very easy to use, easy to accept the technologies.
Some people whom we call as the remote of the remotest villages in the country could actually get the fruits of some innovation happening elsewhere around the world. And it should be scaled up as much as possible. In the longer run, it is the way the policies scale up is going to decide whether we are going to be successful or not. We have big hopes. I don't think we can change it in a day, but one home at a time.
I have 3 phones. We're in the mobile technology business, so I have a good excuse. I'm Mark, and welcome to the Happy House, home of Happy Pinoy, a social enterprise. Happy and Pinoy, which is basically Happy Filipino. We actually support and partner with women micro-entrepreneurs called Nanays who own these hole-in-the-wall shops called sari-sari stores. In the Philippines, the sari-sari store is like your household pantry because a lot of people earn wages every day. They can't afford to stock up a lot of shampoo, a lot of laundry soap, or even sugar. They actually go every day to the sari-sari store and buy these things in small doses.
Technology is always the great enabler and the great equalizer. These days, you have micro, small, and medium enterprises skipping the traditional brick-and-mortar stores and selling directly to consumers.
One big pillar of the program is introducing mobile technology, and the adoption of that is absolutely critical.
We know that there's roughly 200 million fewer women than men that owns a mobile phone. And if we're able to make sure that these women become part of the digital future, I have an identity, have access to the internet, have a mobile phone, not only will we do a huge amount of social good, the planet will become much better off because we are lacking that competence pool of those 200 million women.
If I had to do one thing, I would give cell phones to mothers. Everything else will take care of itself. They'll want to educate their kids more. They'll find ways to use it to increase their personal income.
We have a mobile literacy program where we begin introducing what is a smartphone, what is the internet, very basic things. We were also working on a program, the Mobile Money Hubs program. Areas like this, sending and receiving money can be a very, very important thing. And we saw that we could do it using mobile phones.
I'm started in Sari-Sari store since year 2009. Every mother wants to grow their children in a good community. Yun yung isa sa product ng Happy Pinoy mismo na that encouraged me to join. I'm more interested in remittance, in smart padala. Lahat ng tao kasi, kailangan nila ng makapagpadala ng pera sa mahal nila sa buhay. Hindi basta-basta agad nakakapunta sa kanila. That's why sa simpleng paraan, one that encouraged me is the Happy Shop. You can get installment gadgets or appliances. Only you see this tablet. Even my friends in Facebook, parang mas nakilala ko na nakakapagpautang ako ng gamit. Gadgets like cellphone, tablet, and ref, aircon. Talaga ang Pilipino napakahilig sa ano.
If you give a development dollar to a woman, she will reinvest into her business, her family, her community, 90 cents of that. And the equivalent figure for the man is 35%. The balance for the man is spent on himself. We need to do more to ensure that women get equal access to the financial resources that will enable them to serve their families and their communities.
Hi, Tita. Kamusta?
Hello.
Tita. Kamusta?
Si Tita Edwardina, dito po tayo ngayon sa Barangay Pawing, Alo, Leyte. Dito po sa store ko. I started Torotor and the Sari-Sari store at March 28, 2005. Nung dumating yung Yolanda, halos wala kami masilungan, walang makain, takot na takot kami lahat.
The most powerful typhoon to ever make landfall in recorded history, the United Nations is estimating that 600,000 people are currently displaced by this brutal force, and the staggering death toll has now been reported at more than 10,000 people. The storm surge has washed away entire villages, shattered the bustling city of Tacloban, and analysts put the damage at about $14 billion. Who knows what road lies ahead?
The thriving city of Tacloban today sits in ruins, buried by water.
Our trip takes about 4 hours in all, and not once did we see any sign of relief supplies heading by road into this shattered city.
Everything was really just gone. I mean, it was zero.
Tapos hindi ko pa alam kasi yung pamilya ko, hindi ko pa alam kung anong status ng mga kapatid ko, tapos yung mga anak ko.
Tapos nung nasa loob na kami, lahat ng bahay sa likod nagiba na, kasama yung sa amin. Sabi ko nga, sa maraming taong kasi ako naghanap buhay, inipon ko, ipinundar ko, pero naubos lahat.
Tapos alala kung ano bang bukas mayroon kami. Tapos,
okay, what can, a program that helps nanays who run these small shops do? And then when we went around, and then it hit us to be a conduit to normalize the local communities.
The entire supply chain in that island was destroyed. And therefore, prices of basic commodities were just skyrocketing.
A big chunk of what we're trying to do is to bring things to the last mile.
The distributors were telling us, rebuild the store and we'll bring the goods to those stores.
Okay, we're gonna help sari-sari stores get back on their feet.
You restart the business of the nanay and you get the companies to actually bring their goods back.
Whether these are natural or man-made, we've gone through a lot of difficulties. Filipinos are very resilient.
dire-diretso na yung pagtinda ko. Pero yung mesa ko noon, parang dalawa lang yata. Tapos, meron ako natira 2 payong. Yun lang. Kasi wala pong bubong. Tapos open, natutulog. Natutulog ako sa isang papag. Na pag umuulan, hindi ko alam, pagising ko, basang-basa na pala ako. So, okay pa rin sa kinalaunan, nag-offer na sa card. Kung sino daw gustong sa Happy Noy, nang makaloan ako sa sa Happy Noy na inanahan ko na, yung inayos ko na yung front ng tindahan ko dito.
Kamusta? Ano, kamusta? Hindi, 2 lang anak ko. Yung parang nagbigay sa akin ng inspirasyon na bumalik sa pagtinda, yung mga anak ko.
So updated naman po tayo dito.
Time na yun na dumating siya Pinoy. Parang siya yung nagbigay sa akin ng panimula.
A mobile smartphone in a sari-sari store is like a computer. For micro and small medium enterprises, it's the game changer.
In the Philippines, not a lot of people have bank accounts. When you have savings, you can think about next week or next month or next year, which is a luxury for so many people. When you're not earning enough, when you don't have a lot of opportunities, you tend to just think about what to eat today, what to eat this afternoon, what to feed your kids.
We really have to be really, really good at understanding the nanays, speaking their language, understanding motivations, what makes them tick, so that we could co-create programs with them that could help them. What do we have? We actually have insurance. When people start inching out of poverty, it just takes one bad event. Suddenly, it goes back down. So micro-insurance is so critical. Mura lang kasi 40 pesos lang po. May insurance po na 6 na buwan sa baha.
I have a car now. May ATM, always credit na. Tablet, they provide all I need.
Kaya tapos nadagdagan na rin yung customer ko. Kasi yung mga nag-smart padala dito, nagpasalamat sila dahil hindi na daw sila lalayo para magpadala. Nag-order din ako sa phone lang ang gamit ko. Mga yung sa dry goods ko, di ba nag-dry goods ako. I have 4 kids, 1 boy and 3 girls. I'm a single mom. I can't believe I can do this.
Parang naibabalik ko na yung ginagawa ko noon, parang dahan-dahan ko na naibabalik.
These are life-changing progress made because the mobile phone has connected the woman more easily to the resources that enable her to build her business.
Very touching because they help us. A small business like own nanay, mga nanay, they help us.
The nanays I see with so much problems, and they smile.
If we had enough of these families with Happy Noise stores, and they were also impacting their communities, and maybe that's Happy Noise contribution to the country.
I think at this stage of the game, everyone basically understands this kind of mobile technology is a key leverager, amplifier of human empowerment in their society. Well, it's really the combination of mobile, broadband, cloud. The three together are really what give you the trifecta of incredible empowerment down to the individual level. Everyone today can reach farther, faster, deeper, cheaper than ever before. More people have come out of poverty faster because of globalization and these technologies than in any period of history in the world. You have to have that combination of decent telco infrastructure, decent energy, and decent education to get the most out of mobile broadband cloud. When you have all that infrastructure together and the education, then magic can happen.
Technologies that have developed over the last 2 decades maybe have been more transformational than any period in humanity's history. They have enabled us to be better connected and also to enable us to be better informed, and that helps resilience. We should always keep our eyes and ears open because innovation and technology will change the way we see things and the way we do things.
We can clearly see that we're making progress on all 17 goals, but the end goal must be that we are all connected to the internet through a transparent and equal access opportunities through the mobile device.
Smart technology, but it's value stupid. This great technology, when it's married to great values, is awesome. It's one of the great amplifiers of the human race.
So member states leaders have agreed to achieve those 17 goals by the year 2030. Governments alone will not be able to achieve them. We are now seeing major industries coming to the UN and saying, we understand these global goals, we want to be part of the process, we want to support, and how can we work with you? Everybody needs to be on board. The private sector, civil society, academic institutions, individuals. And I think there is something in the goals for everybody. This is the future that we can all work towards. A world with prosperity for all people, environment is safe and protected, and we can achieve it if we commit to doing it along these goals.